Hello, my name is Constance-Gadell Newton, and I'm running for governor of Ohio. We, as Greens, are running a people-focused campaign, and we're the only candidates who don't take corporate money. So donate for a green future. We're running a people-powered campaign, grassroots democracy. And I can say that in my race, in the past, we have the lowest cost per vote. So in my last race, I ran a race for state representative, and my cost per vote was 66 cents per vote. If you compare that to what the Democrats and Republicans are buying votes for, you'll see that our democracy really is bought, unfortunately. But the way to do that is to help your green candidates. And you can do that by donating, because we don't accept corporate donations. We really need your help as individuals. So we're not taking money from corporate donations. We're not taking money from the fracking industry. We're not taking money from private prisons. We're not taking money from charter schools that are trying to privatize our public schools. And one reason that this is so important is because this system of kickbacks and corruption in our politics, it's causing a lot of corruption, and it's taking away money from the people. It's taking away money from our schools. It's causing mass incarceration, because the mainstream political candidates are voting and creating legislation based on what the corporations want them to do. And unfortunately, it's very profitable to have a school to prison pipeline. It's profitable to lock people up. And they're even saying that, they can create jobs in rural communities by building more prisons. Those are not the kinds of jobs that we need. We need meaningful livelihoods that are going to be sustainable and support the people. So as running for governor, I'm running to support the people of Ohio. I'm running to create a good education system where every child has the right to a good education. And so while a lot of other groups are giving lip service to getting money out of politics, often what I find is that some of these nonprofits are actually funded by corporate money. So they're saying that, and they may really want that, but they're actually still taking corporate money. When you vote Green and when you support Green Party candidates, you know that we are actually not taking corporate money. We're people funded. And so in order for us to continue our very important work, our anti-corruption work and our peace movement work, our representing the people, we really need your support. So there are a few ways that you can do this. You can support the Green Party at the national level, and that national group helps all the candidates and helps build infrastructure throughout the country. So please donate to the Green Party US CCC Fund, the Coordinated Campaign Committee Candidate Fund. You can do that online. That will go out to all the candidates. It provides training for candidates, literature help, media help, and a lot of things that we need. You can also support your local candidates. You can donate to my campaign, Constance-Gadell Newton for Governor of Ohio, at constanceforohio.org. We have a donation page on our website. You can also sign up to volunteer, and that's something that we really need. We need help with volunteers. We're a people-powered party and a people-powered campaign. So we really are living by our principles, and that is the great thing about being a Green, is that because we're not taking kickbacks, we're not, from corporations, we're able to actually live out our political principles. And as I've been campaigning, one of the most popular things that I get a reaction from the audience about is the fact that we don't take corporate donations. That's something that people are really excited about. So while I offer a great campaign of issues, we're really representing people on the issues, the reason that we're able to do that is a large part because we don't take corporate money. Just a word about some of my opponents in the governor's race. An article recently came out that they are giving corporate contracts to people who donate to their campaigns. And the article in the Cincinnati Enquirer and the Cleveland Times laid out how much these donors, these corporate donors, are actually profiting per dollar that they give to the candidates. So that's something that you won't find in my race or in other races, that we're not taking kickbacks, and that is what makes us an anti-corruption party. Another thing I just wanted to talk about really quickly is what you can do on the local level. So yes, you can donate to the Coordinated Campaign Committee. You can join a local Green group or your statewide Green Party group. And if you don't have one, you can start a Green Party club in your area that will eventually become the new party infrastructure in your area. So even if you're not a registered Green and for whatever reason you can't become an official group right away, I would urge people, go ahead and start a Green Party club and start fundraising at that local level. Start raising awareness at that local level. And in 2020, when we have our presidential candidate, if you start now, you'll be ready to start supporting that presidential candidate. So lay the groundwork early, and you can also do bundling in your area. So maybe you have a group of 5 to 10 people, and it can start with actually just 1 or 2 people in your area. If you have 2 people who want to start a local Green Party group in your area, you can do that, and you build from the grassroots. That's how things get started. So start with your 2 people, build it to a group of 5 or 10 people. Have a house party, have a couple of events, go to your local library and have a meeting. And I think that what you'll find is that when people hear the Green Party message and they hear about our 10 key values and the fact that we're not taking corporate donations, that we're not wasting money and part of that system of fraud and corruption, that people are going to be really excited about that message. And when they hear that they can be a part of the Green Party, that they don't have to kind of pay their dues to the Democratic or Republican Party, that they don't have to, do the typical kind of selling out in order to have some political power, that they're going to want to be a part of the Green Party. It's something that empowers us at the individual level. It's something that allows us as individuals, as regular people, maybe people who don't have a father or an uncle who was elected, to get us started in politics. We're able to get started in politics really and make something out of nothing. And that's something that I'm so proud of, to be affiliated with the Green Party, is that we are able to make our dollars count, and we're able to create something out of nothing. But actually, we can't do everything on nothing and no dollars. While we're people funded and people powered, we do need your help, and a little bit goes a long way. So if you can donate $10, $50, that's going to help us. Basically, I'm using the campaign funds that we get on very basic canvassing supplies, like postcards to hand out to people as I'm canvassing, like t-shirts and sweatshirts like what I have on here with the Ohio Green Party logo, to get the word out. When we go to protests and public events, we want to be visible. So we do need a little bit of money for t-shirts and for banners to get the word out. I think that that is one of the biggest challenges, is that people just simply don't really know about the Green Party or that it exists. And we need to show everyone that we present a viable alternative, that we can organize people into a political force to challenge the corrupt two-party system, a system that's based on political hookups and privatization. So we are able to do that. And I just want to encourage everybody to get involved. If you can't volunteer, donate. If you can't donate, volunteer. And if you can't donate, maybe you can have an event and find some other people who can donate to us. So donate to the CCC. It's the Coordinated Campaign Committee Fund at the national level. Check out the GPUS website. And also, if you're interested in Ohio politics, right now we are fighting to maintain our ballot access. So my race, the governor's race, is a very important race to make sure that we're able to continue to run candidates up and down the ticket for the next 4 years. And we really are trying to reach out at a grassroots level and get those candidates running at every level for school board, for state representative, and for president in 2020. So please visit my website for more information and to donate to my campaign for governor. I'm Constance-Gadell Newton, running for governor of Ohio, and my website is www.constanceforohio.org/donate. Thank you.